Date is it? Sunday, the 17th of July. Press that. Oh, left caps lock's on. Don't leave the caps lock on. That's really bad. 17th of July. There we go. Banners up. Morning.
Oh, morning.
Hey.
Oh,
hello. I'm all ready to go. Ready to roll. We've got people watching. We've got James in the studio, and we've got John. Hello, morning, James.
Morning. You all right?
Yeah, thank you. I'm fine. And John, morning, John.
Morning, gentle peeps and Malcolm.
In the chat, then we've got me saying good morning. We've got Mick saying good morning, guys and girls. Another day in the office taking a Sherman to build. Yeah, thank you, Mick, for letting us know. If you don't know, Mick's job is building models.
In a model shop.
Yeah, in a model shop. Yeah. Totally Scale Models says morning. Hello, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
How you feeling, Steve? Is Steve better? Is Steve better? Let's see. He's not better. Still poorly. Dominique says good morning. Good morning. Dominique.
Morning, Dominic.
And Mr. Upside Down, John Marley, saying evening from the other side of the world.
Morning, John. Oh, who won the rugby?
Oh, I don't know.
Ireland did.
Oh, Ireland versus All Blacks.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Ireland did.
Oh.
Didn't see it. Didn't watch it. I watched the football. The who was England playing yesterday? The day before? Yesterday, wasn't it? They beat somebody. Can't remember who it was now. It was enjoyable to watch. Waffle Dave says good morning. Morning. So today we haven't got a guest thing because I haven't made one. I just haven't had time. So no guest thing today.
What?
Yeah, I know. You don't get to do it today. Sorry. I haven't made one.
Oh.
I
know.
know. We've got a whole new thing where I just have to press that, and then he does a pointy thing. But I don't have, I guess, a thing to do it. But it's there ready for when we do. Okay, John.
So if you do that picture, do you have to then quickly press the other button to start it off?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all lots
You still
of
get
buttons.
that lot. You'll still mistime it.
Probably.
So
Probably.
can I just clarify? Does that mean John's finger's been retired?
His live finger has been retired because we have a out of focus replacement in case.
Voluntary redundancy. Wow.
Do I get it? Do I get that spare box of thoughts as redundancy care?
It's like a backup. That's all it is. It's a backup. Steve, it was Ireland. Thank you, Steve. Yes, yeah. It was All Blacks versus Ireland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was England versus Ireland too, wasn't it? Yeah,
No.
yeah, it was football.
Oh, Northern Ireland.
Oh yes, it was Northern Ireland. You're right.
PPP, Malcolm. Yes, I know.
Never use those words and Malcolm in the same sentence.
I don't do things like that. No, if I was all prepared and everything, I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys before the show at all, will I?
No.
Doing stuff. But guess the theme is nothing. Do I win?
Yes.
Sure, why not? Yeah, go Waffle Dave. Well done. So what we're going to do is go straight into sit rep. That's what we're going to do, aren't we?
Oh, no, Jay, straight in without any preamble of what we're doing.
No.
No.
What you're doing comes first. Always does. What you're doing is the first part of the show, where we go around and look at what you've been doing, and then we'll do the sit rep. Okay. So, you and John, you look very ready to see what you're up to. But James, can you switch cameras at a flick of a button?
Because I'm fully prepared for such a thing. No.
I was waiting for guess the thing.
I guess the thing.
I'll be back shortly.
I'm doing this.
Okay, hang on. Let me zoom in.
This is the other one of these.
Oh,
I've got two.
Gosh.
I'm still doing my wire.
Yeah.
I'm on the turret. I'm not on the turret. I'm making things on the turret, which are the two hatches.
Uh-huh.
I got one. I'm adding photo etch to them. So I did one on Friday. 3 bits on there.
Mm-hmm.
Just prepped this one this morning for another 3 bits of photo etch, which I've got on the bench somewhere. Oh, there they are. I just put the model on top of them. And while I'm doing that, or after I'm doing that, I'm going back to this little beastie.
Yeah. Did you work out what those panels were called?
No, I've not looked. They're panels, recognition panels.
Maybe we could ask the audience, see if they know.
Yeah, possibly. I'm just throwing some paint on this. I'm going to concentrate on a couple of the smoke grenade discharges, covers, and the tracks.
Cool.
Possibly the side skirt or the dust skirt.
Can you hold it up so we can see it?
Sorry.
You can hold it down so we can see it. Here you are. Very nice.
It's the same one that Luke's doing. Well, not the same one. It's the same model. Before anybody says Luke's got another one, it's not the same.
Cool. Were you inspired to do it because Luke was doing it, or you just had started it?
No. I've had this. This one was built ages ago.
Right.
Look, I've even painted the underneath.
Why? Waste of paint.
It's a spray can. I just threw it on because I was painting the inside of the road wheels.
Oh, you haven't painted the underneath of it?
No, I have.
Well, it's got primer on it.
What?
It's got primer on it. That's grey. It's not painted.
No, it's not. It's green.
Oh, is it? Oh, it looks
Yes, it's a light. It's a green. Believe me.
Okay.
So basically, to paint the inside of the road wheel. So if you could see them, you'll see green.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Wasted paint. Nice to see.
Thank you. They are.
The rest of it not wasted at all.
Oh no.
Looks very nice.
Yeah. I might. Oh, I'm off to Peterborough not next week, the week after.
Mhm.
So I might pop into Trains for You and see if they've got another one and actually get another one.
Uh-huh.
But I'll do something like John Tapsell's doing. He's taking it back. And this is obviously a Telic one, Iraq 2003. But there's a lot of work to try and backdate it, even to Kosovo. So I might have a play with that.
Oh, that's good, eh? Yeah. Through the ages.
Mm.
So does anyone knows what those panels on John's tank there is called? Let us know.
Yes.
The white panels that he had. Yes.
Is
No.
James back yet? James,
Yeah, he's back. He is back. If I add him to the screen, it does that. So I've left him off for now. Thank you, John. Thanks for
Thank
showing
you.
us that.
I'm back in a minute.
Right.
What's James up to?
Yeah, indeed. What is James up to?
James is up to having technical issues with his internet. It's internet brought to you by Infinity Models. Doesn't quite do the job, but anyway. I've not been up to an awful lot this week, if I'm honest. The heat in the model room has been excruciating at times. Although I have managed, he says, with a little bit of shenanigans, I have managed to do my end to my second part of my wing. Both of them. So they're in.
I remember you having trouble with that, weren't you?
Yeah. If I'm honest, I hate it. But anyway, so basically the trouble that I've had, as Malcolm's alluded to, was that this part here was too short. So I've had to add a little bit to the back. And then the gap on this side was at one end was too deep. So I've had to add plastic in. Yeah, it's been a joyful experience. Yeah, do something extra, he says. Be fun, they say. So yeah, as usual.
It's not up to your usual standard. Is that what you mean? It looks fine to me.
It's fine. It's passable. But as the model has progressed, it has become more and more challenging. Because my next challenge will be to try and close these up with the extra part. And I alluded to it last week in the fact that there's going to be a gap. So yeah,
Is that?
Huh?
Which part is that you're holding up? What's this?
So this is the wing with the brace that goes through the fuselage, and obviously those bits go together.
I see.
But as you can see, there's a bit of a gap.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, I'm not putting any pressure on that, so it's a lot worse than it actually is. So that's the gap. So what I'm going to end up, I think, having to do is cut a strip of plastic to go in it, sand it off, which means I've got to rescribe, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, not looking forward to it, got to be honest. But that's okay. It's all part of the challenge, part of model making. But my next step is to tackle these belts, etc., for the seats, which are painted. I'm going to do some chipping and stuff to them first before I add them. So my plan is to make up the seat belts, stick them on some corks that have got double-sided sellotape, so I can paint them. Blah 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 blah. So then, in theory, what I should be able to do is just take them off this, stick them on said seat when it's ready. So I'm getting there. There, but
that'll be fun for you. The fun part of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get these seats done because obviously the seats need to be done so I can close up both halves of the fuselage, which then means I can then attach the wings. The other thing I've done as well, which I'm not happy with, and I'm going to do again, but these are my first attempts. So I've built the missing panels. The reason I'm not happy with them, if I try and show you, is you can see the rivet line there, here, is too long. So I've gone too far. And the reason I'd gone too far is because I didn't mask the area off, and I thought I could do it from eye, and I can't, obviously. So that's fine.
Can you not fill it in?
What I've decided I'm going to do, because I'm not quite 100% comfortable with the thickness of them either. So I'm going to get a little bit more brass that's a little bit thicker, and I will redo them. But at the moment, these are fine because they can sit in situ once the fuselage is put together, and I can then paint the fuselage, etc., and then just pop these out. And then I'm obviously I'm not going to put the new ones I make in there. They'll be lying on the side or something. So yeah, all good. There's been a little bit of progress, but it is incredibly frustrating, to say the least.
Oh well, it's only frustrating because you want to get it done and get it looking nice, isn't it? Otherwise, it's just part of the hobby.
Yeah, that's right. I think, well, I say I'm frustrated. What I have to keep reminding myself is the first time I've done anything so technically advanced. So it's a learning curve anyway. And obviously, as you learn, you're going to make mistakes, aren't you? So I just have to keep reminding myself of that. Yeah. It just means the next one that I'm not going to attempt will be so much easier.
Well, you've got to be prepared for these things. If you're going to have all the extra bits and pieces added in, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
It's not going to be a quick drop in and carry on, is
No.
it?
No, that's absolutely right. And
but it'll be worth it, James.
The downside to it as well is that this will be going into a diorama at some point, which I'm really looking forward to doing the base. But I've chosen to put a second aircraft with it of a different type, which I've bought. I've bought a kit, but I've found out that the kit unfortunately doesn't have folded wings, which potentially means I might have to scratch build the folded wings bit. So yes, or I might just go and find the kit that I actually need.
Maybe
there is a kit out there with it all in the box. So yeah, there you go. That's me.
That's great. Lots of. You say there's no progress, but I mean, those little things take a long time. So
I mean, what you can't see on the bench is there's lots of things all primed up, like the spinny bit. So what I've tried to do is I've tried to make as much as I can and get it primed and on a crocodile clip, so I can progress. But like I say, it's been quite hot, so I've actually been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm going to work early and quickly priming pieces or painting pieces, and then not coming back in here for the rest of the day. So yeah, there is a little bit of progress, but it's very slow.
Good. Do what you can.
Yes.
No, not yet, John. Dominique says she watches the show. Which show is that? This one, maybe. Edward is in. Says morning, everyone.
Morning,
You're gonna get. You are getting sit rep ready. That's cool. Cool. Totally Scum Model says I pulled the trigger on a Tamiya Charlie 2. Martin's in. Says morning all. Hello, Martin. John says I actually painted a tank model the other day, and yes, he's painted its nether regions. Why?
Because you have to. It's part of the deal. You can't leave nether regions undone.
Yeah, you can. There's no point. There's absolutely no point in it, unless it's going to be upside down. There's no need. Jacko says panels? Question mark. Yes, the panels on the Challenge 2 ones that John was showing. Oh, you're muted, mate.
Yeah, I just looked it up. The Americans call them combat identification panels.
Oh, does it?
SIP.
So what does that mean? That it indicates they're
You
in
can
combat?
identify the vehicle in combat.
Okay. So right. Okay.
I don't
David
exactly have work.
is in. He says, "Good morning, all. Not doing any modelling at the moment as I'm doing my kitchen." Oh, okay. So some one-to-one scale scratch building, perhaps. Martin says, "White panels either side of the gun are CIP panels." There you go. Jacko also says the same thing. So they're identification panels.
Yes.
Which means that you can identify each tank because they put a
No,
panel on it.
you can identify its friend.
It's not like a name, then.
It's like digitally recognizable.
I think so. It might give off a reflection for thermal or something like that.
Right.
TI type. Just so you look at it at a distance. It's a tank shape. I'm going to shoot that. Oh no, I'm not, because I can see those.
Right. Yes. Well, we're allied with Americans, aren't we? So that's why they need to be on there.
Yeah.
Don't shoot me panels. John Marley says, "Yeah, it looks great, James." Absolutely. So it does. Dominique says, "James, that's a big hole to fill." Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the fins being too long, is it? Too wide?
No, I think it's a combination of things. The struts that make up the wheel hole, whatever it's called. I think they're a little bit long. So it doesn't say it in the instructions, but I would suggest that the actual thickness of the wing is a little bit too much. So you have to maybe take some of that off. But I can get around it. It's not the end of the world. I just got to get a time in here where I'm focused, and it'll all be fine.
I think for me, it would be easier to just sand down the height of those ridges so that you can just get the piece on much easier. That's what I would have thought, rather than putting it on and then filling it.
Well, I think there is potential for me to glue it, and then maybe the curvature of the piece isn't quite right. I might be able to put it into place, but yeah, I'm wary of it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a fiddle with it, and I was warned that this bar that goes into the fuselage, to watch out for it, because in the instructions it tells you to put it behind the hang on, probably easier if I just show you. So basically in the instructions it says to go behind here, but it actually goes in front, and then it fits. Because if you put it behind, then you can't close your wing up at all. So I was pre-warned, and the person that pre-warned me said he scratch built one, and I'm like, I'm not scratch building that. It's too much like hard work. Because I didn't. The main reason is I didn't know quite what difference it was. So and it's a curved piece, so it's not going to be easy to scratch build. So yeah, I went with a bit, and I did some test fitting, and it seemed to be okay before I did all the gumph. So yeah, I'm just bitching. Get on with it, James.
Edward says, if you're going to go off piste, you got to expect some red runs, James.
Absolutely.
Good skiing analogy. It's time for Pull John's finger. No, it's not. Well, no, guess the thing today. No, guess the thing. No, guess the thing. Sorry. Martin says they show as cold areas under thermal sights. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, just suggesting maybe they could whatever they use to put on the thermal panel, they should put on the whole tank.
They do.
Oh, do they? Okay.
It's called Barracuda camouflage.
As well as the panels.
Not necessarily. I think it's Barracuda that they can use.
Or maybe it's the contrast between the two. If they put the whole thing cover the whole thing, it'll still show up as thermal. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't.
interesting. Martin says it also helps to identify what direction a tank has fired in to support it.
Mhm.
Oh, wow, it's interesting. It's called a wheel well, says Waffy Dave.
Thank you, Waffy Dave. You're right. It is a wheel well. I can't say that. Wheel well. Too many W's.
W's. There we go. Cool. Well, I haven't done anything since. I'm sure I showed this last week. This guy is the only thing I've done since. That I haven't done anything else. But again, I've just been too busy doing other things, unfortunately.
You've been too busy waiting for your electrician, haven't you?
Yeah. So even though shed update, I guess. I've got a shed out there, and it's built and ready to go. There's a couple of things I need to do inside, but I'm getting an electrician coming on this week, and he's going to put some power in there for me. Once that's in, then I can start working on the insulation and the walls. Until that happens, I can't really do anything. I want to put some more extra battens in because I'm going to put stuff on the walls eventually, so I need some extra strength. But there we go. I haven't got any pictures to show you, unfortunately. That will be the first thing that's built when I get into the shed. This is still, I don't know if you remember way back, this is the 148 Testers Blackbird. It's primed. It's now covered in dust. It's been sat there so long.
Have you primed the underneath? Just out of curiosity.
Of course. Of course
You
I
won't
have.
see it.
It's going to be hanging up from the ceiling. So I haven't primed the top.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Didn't bother painting the top. So yeah, that's a little airplane. Yeah. So that'll be hanging up in the ceiling at the Models for Heroes HQ.
Nice.
As well as a 1/32 scale Lancaster we were donated very recently.
What?
Ooh. Yes. Very exciting. Mark. Oh, it's Mark Ewing. He says, morning, Ewing. Morning, gentlemen, and all on chat. Just back from a very early shift at work. Well, good morning, Mark. Well done. Well done for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Right then, are you ready, James?
I'm as ready as I can be.
Do you want to do that for sit rep, John? Then.
No.
Oh, well, you could do a sit rep thing. Hang on. Right. Sit rep time. Yes, very good. Do you want to do a little sit rep intro, and then I'll hit the button? Yeah.
It's it, Trap.
So there we go. Sit rep. It's that time of the week where you show your stuff, what you've been working on, and as you know by now, the post goes up. Hopefully, post goes up, and we ask you to tell us what you've been working on, what scale it is, who makes it, what you've done, what you're going to do. This week, you'll be glad to know there's 2. Woohoo! And the reason for that is that I've had problems with my scheduling posting, and the wonderful Malcolm has been jumping in for me, and this week we've managed to do it both. So mine went up at 6 o'clock in the evening on the Thursday, and the most organised man in the world did it at 12.
Yeah, I got mine
first up,
earlier.
You did, but the good news is you ignored my post, or most of you did. But Clive managed to post this up. This is what he's working on. It's that. That's what it is. Very nice.
German tractor.
Yes, it's not a guess the thing today. It's guess the kit.
Oh gosh, that's nice. It's nice looking.
Is that the mini art one?
It is well done. Yes. Clive says this is a mini art tractor and trailer in 1/35. He's been chipping away at this all evening.
Carving it.
That's lovely.
So yeah,
Wow, I didn't realise I can get so excited by a trailer. That's really nice.
Doesn't that one come with figures as well?
I believe it does actually. It's a nice kit.
It
Not a lot of
is.
money either. For what it is.
Oh, that's lovely. You have a chap sitting on the back of the trailer, like as if he's, riding, pulling a horse. No, you don't pull a horse, do you? Pull the horse. You can have a chap sitting on there and with like long ropes on the steering wheel, as if he's driving the tractor like Mr. Bean.
No.
Okay. You could.
You could.
Nice Volvo, says John. I like that.
So yeah, it's very nice. I like that. Well, it's one of the kits which I've had my eyes on, but yeah, I won't be buying one for a while. But yeah, it's looking good.
I like that a lot.
And then we are. I don't want to see that. We're into Malcolm's post. So thank you for posting on there, Clive. Next up, we have got Edward Millership. And this is the 88mm gun and tractor 176 Airfix Vintage Classics. Built almost complete, a base coat on and clear coat. Still got a crew to paint up and wheels to sort out. I thought I'd better get the paint down before Armageddon arrives and the world starts to melt.
Can you just tell me which kit that was, the mini art one? Sorry, I'm all mini art tracted up. Just a second.
What kit number?
Did he say what kit it was? Just mini art.
It just said it's a mini art kit, tractor and trailer. I can send you the link for it. Not a problem.
Oh right, cool. Thank you. Yeah, do that later after the show.
Yeah.
Mini art, very thought out, says Dominique. And wife today said that tractor would look good with a T72. Yeah. Brilliant, Edward. Says John. Absolutely. Oh, wow.
And here we are. So Edward carries on and says, little and large, Airfix 135th early and Rubicon 156 late Tiger 1. Builds complete, base coats on both. Clear coat will go on next. Tracks and for the early is also base painted and will hairy stick rust effect.
It's interesting, isn't it? All the different scales.
Yeah, very cool.
I like that. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, like it. Like a lot.
I like that a lot.
You have it in the background, couldn't you? The smaller one.
Oh, there's a phrase for that. I don't know what it is, but there's a phrase for it. Also, because he's not had a lot of time at the bench this week, this is a World War I female tank. Again, Airfix Vintage Classics 176, built and painted complete. So got weathering and a diorama base do model for the VC hub Shorten.
Yeah,
nice.
Cool. Yeah, I think Edward attends 2 separate modelling sessions.
He does?
In his area. Yeah, he does. Yeah. So Shotton, which is just very North Wales, and then the Piranha up in Preston, which is very, very North Wales.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very tidy, isn't it?
It's very, very, very nice. I like that a lot. Yes, let us go on to the next one.
And the tracks are still on too. Those tracks are not fun to put on.
No. Oh, what's going on with the internet?
Rubbery tracks.
Next up is the great Mick Wilson. And it seems to be, I'm guessing, a 148th Challenger 2.
One of these.
Yeah, one of those.
One of these. Yeah.
False perspective.
A false perspective, correct. All the points are flying out today. We didn't decide on a prize or anything.
A free hug from me.
Oh, that's just amazing. I mean, that's well worth guessing for just for the hug, isn't it, really?
Scare them away.
There we go. So yeah, a bit more work on the Challenger.
What's the red for?
I'm
Maybe.
guessing it's the red glue. Though I might be wrong. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's red glue.
Got yeah.
So this is the 148 Challenger 2 by Tamiya. This is a new kit from Tamiya and is a pleasure to build. I've started several sections. I'm aiming to complete the build by next week, weather permitting, and I have to spray also. Very nice.
Spraying this weather will be fun.
Yeah, it will be. Malcolm, have you got a pen and paper at hand?
A pen and paper at hand. I have a crayon. Hang on. I have a permanent marker. No.
Whoa, hang on. So you are sitting there colouring in with your crayons in your colouring book. Is that what you're telling me?
No. I have two kids, and they use my pen pots as their own pen pots. So I've got an old felt tip purple one. That's probably not going to work. Yeah, dude, that works. Wow. Go on then.
Mini Art 35314.
35314.
It's a German tractor D8506 with trailer and crew.
Lovely. I have got that, and I've written it down in purple pen. Thank you.
I quickly looked that up because I thought someone that was watching might be interested. So yeah, and if you are interested in it, let me know. I might be able to assist you. John Marley up next. You may know your modelling is a weird plane when you have to use dark earth, sand brown, and chrome to paint the exhaust nozzles.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a weird colour, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see the picture in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a little crown for that chrome, isn't it?
He's crowned his chrome.
Yes.
Right, there we go. So he has been working on the weapons bay. The CEO asked for a low observable configuration, so no external pylons are to be fitted. Less work for him. Woohoo!
Wow.
So yeah, the work that he's doing is obviously for the Lightning F-35A. I'm guessing that's the scheme that he's going to be using, the Royal Australian 72nd Squadron.
Makes sense.
Very cool. Oh, technical.
Right.
And he says, fun fact about the real plane, at any flight control defections, the maximum gap between the control surfaces and the non-moving parts is no wider than the width of a fingernail. This kit's 48 times smaller, but has the same gaps.
Wow.
There. Cool.
So you're going to fix that? Are you going to fill it with anything?
Oh, I'm sure he's going to fill it and make it right. That's your challenge this week, John. He says the Mang 148 Lockheed Martin F-35A. It doesn't look like it, but there is about 6 different shades of camouflage grey on this model so far. I'm trying to be subtle. Paranoid about the decals silvering on this, so I've gone super glossy for the time being. Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
Lots and lots and lots of decal solution before and after.
Yeah, and go back on it as well.
Yeah,
so once it's all dried, go back and have another play with it. Keep topping it up.
What I do is I'll go around all the decals, put a splodge on as I'm doing all the decals. So I put one on, that's splodged, and then put another one on, then put splodge more decal solution on the first one, and then go around again, do more decals, and then put splodges on all them all again. That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, keep teasing it. It'll be fine. I'm
Teasing it, splodging
sure. Yeah,
it.
No, not splodging it. You're teasing it. You're caressing your decals.
Okay. Moving on.
I don't get out much. Anyway, Christopher's up next. Started on the Pacific Theatre diorama, so as it's going to be all figures, I'm using some vintage Airfix multi-pose figures from the 70s.
Oh,
They would be 1/32nd, I guess.
I think they are. Yeah.
Yeah, it says on the box.
that would be why.
You didn't guess, did you?
Look at me. Well, I did guess, but I confirmed it by looking at the box because, you know, that's the sort of professional person I am. Let's move on.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I can give the BS of a professional. Many years practice. Wayne Cooper up next.
Did he say what
Wow.
they were for before you release on? Did he say he was doing them as a dio? Is he?
Yeah, he's going to do a diorama that's all figures and diorama. Yeah, so this is Wayne Cooper's. I guess, is that Berlin camo, John?
I'm not going to. It's supposed to be, I think.
Don't know. Let us know, Wayne, because it looks pretty funny. I like it. Well, funny as in funky, funny, not funny as in haha. But yeah,
it might be just the lighting, but it looks red to me instead of brown.
Yeah, I think it's the lighting, but
yeah, it's very bright.
Yes,
well, it's lit by the sun, so it's going to be pretty bright.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it wasn't
You got some
midday.
more pictures of it?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Should be.
If there's not, Wayne, we want more. Oh, there is. Look.
It's very neat and tidy.
So now this is the Chieftain tank from Tamiya, 135th. Build was good. Idea to do in Berlin. Oh, look at that Berlin camo. It's like I read it before I started. Berlin camo, not so great. I've learned one thing from the build, that is I hate masking tanks. I also think the brown is too red, but I'm not changing it now. I might be able to calm it down with some washes, unless someone else has a bright idea, John.
Repaint it.
It's the only way you're going to get around that, isn't it? Or Photoshop.
Could you not put like a dark wash over just the brown?
I was just thinking that. Yeah, try a really dark wash.
Yeah.
I personally would try get some paint on a palette and thin it right down, and then just go over it bit by bit with a hairy stick. And you may be able to build up some tonal differences as well then. That would be my guess.
It's a lot of work because you've got a lot of edges and things like that, haven't you?
Yeah, you need it to be like a chocolate brown.
It was me. I think. Yeah.
The thing is, he doesn't have to mask it anymore. It's there. Just a hairy stick. Get some chocolate brown and just go over the brown, the light brown, the ready brown. It's quite easy. You just take your time. There's no masking up. You've got the lines already. Just do it.
Yeah, just go very slowly with it, and
you'll find it goes. It's done very, very quickly.
Yeah, just start with the outside and do the fill in the middle.
Yeah, do it in a thin the paint right down. Yeah, and just do it in light coats. And
would you use a dark red, or would you be really bold and go for like a black, but very thin?
No, dude, just go chocolate brown.
Chocolate brown. Okay.
Chocolate brown.
There you go, Wayne. I hope that helped.
Edward says a dark filter, maybe. Yes, that's pretty much the same thing, isn't it? A thin wash. Yeah, brilliant.
And this is from Wayne as well. Look at that. Very nice.
Yeah, wow. That's lovely. That's delicious. That is.
AS90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Oh, he's
I
good.
don't know what it is,
He's good.
but I like it. You did just say what it was, didn't you, John?
AS90.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, funky.
That's neat. Good to see it. Good to see.
Indeed.
Oh, there's lots of chat I've missed out.
Oh, well, you do the chat, and I'll sit
Polls.
in anticipation.
Okay, so when we were talking about the Mark 1 that Edward said, John says that the tank I painted the other day, except mine's a Mark 4 Hermaphrodite. I can't remember what Edward's was. Was it a male one? I can't remember. Female. Gotcha. One of the two. Wafu Dave says, I think Father Ted did a brilliant instructional session about false perspective. He did. The cows, wasn't it?
Yeah.
John says, I had terrible decal silvering on my 172nd Lancaster last week. And my darling wife made it all better by buying me the 148 HK Lancaster to console me. It's a good tip. Yeah, good tip. Fix your dickling. Get another kit. Very cool. And Dominique suggests you tape it all again and then you spray it again. That's the Berlin one. It's going to be work no matter what you do.
Yeah. So the next up is Mel. Work in progress. This is his HAL Master Chief. 3D printed 1/10 resin figure from cfprints3d.com.
Yay. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, like that.
It's golden visor.
Yeah.
You play any Halo, James? You know what this is?
I know what it is, but I haven't played it, no. But one thing I would suggest, if you can get hold of it, Mal, is get yourself some of the what do they call that stuff? Iridescent. Get some iridescent paint. You should be able to find some for the gold, and it will give you a different colours as the light hits it, instead of it being just a plain gold. But other than that, brilliant, love it. Either that or go over it. What you could do if you haven't got that, you could always go over it with a very thin down metallic blue. Or what else could you do? Oh, I know what you could do. You could do some. That's probably easier actually. Just get hold of some translucent blue and yellow, and go over it with that, and it'll give you the same effect.
I'll give a shiny visor effect.
Yeah, it just give it a different, some different color. Because I think, if I'm right in remembering, that they, as the Master Chief moves his head, the visor changes color, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, he's got that kind of orangey sheen to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice shiny tips for keeping your helmet nice and shiny.
Absolutely. Okay. You do like no, move on. Don't say it, James. Wayne's back.
Yeah, more AS90s.
Yes, love it.
Yeah, I do too. He's done a good job. As always, very nice and neat and tidy.
Yeah.
Okay. Rusty.
And
dirty.
Another one of the boomstick from Wayne.
And mucky. It's cool. Nice picture.
Lovely. I'm liking the base with the foliage.
It's a huge base.
A huge base. And the last one is Wayne. And it just says, I finished it. It's the 135th AS90. I tried some weathering with pigments and a panel liner. First time, so gentle with the comments. No, there is no negative comments on that. It's done a fantastic job. Anyway, we recommend the kit. Was very nice. Apart from the cage on the turret, had to get some etch for that bit. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So there you go. Well done, everyone, for sharing. As always, fantastic work.
Very good. Buttery biscuit base, says Steve. John says that Master Chief is uber cool, and I've not played it either.
No.
John says I've got a roast to carve, so must be off. All the best.
Ooh.
What's that picture of? Is that a fist bump? Oh, it's a fist bump. So.
It's a fist pump, yeah. No, it's not a leg of lamb or beef or anything like that, no.
I thought it was like a map of, I don't know, Texas or something.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. That would make complete sense.
Tennessee or Kentucky, but not Texas.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It looked like something, like a state of something.
Pennsylvania.
First state I thought of, John. Very cool. Thank you very much, John. Take care. Enjoy your roast.
I will.
There you go. Sit rep is done. Well, thank you very much, James.
Cool.
Did that. Thank you very much indeed. And well done for everyone for posting up and choosing either whichever post you would put up. We'll try not to do that again. But unfortunately, I can't see when James has put them up, and James can't see when I've scheduled them either. So
yeah,
I will put my hands away from the scheduling of posts now,
and back from the keyboard. The next one will go up on Thursday about 6 o'clock in the evening, UK time. So please post away. If it doesn't come up, send me a message and say, James, where's me post?
There you go, James. Where's me post?
Where's me post?
Where's the post? Right. Well, short show today. All about the base. Scale mods. Yep.
I'm not getting the glow sticks.
Before it gets too hot, I need to do a few things outside, and so we're going to leave it there, guys. Yeah? Unless you've done extra work, John. Anything to?
I have put the photo etch on that one.
Wait. Go.
Three little bits. I've just got to slightly bend one of them, but that's by the way. And I have painted the smoke grenade discharger caps on that.
Nice.
And the tracks.
All done. Yeah.
Lovely.
So that's the base coat on them. Done.
Oh, very good.
Even away nicely.
Talking while we got you on screen, I can see very, very just a tiny little bit of your bowl of walnuts on the left-hand side of the screen there. Other side of the screen. There you go.
Other left.
There you go. Other left. Did you post up the picture of the walnut that you completed on the?
Yes,
you did. Okay, fantastic.
You did, yeah.
I did.
I did. Okay, cool.
Why?
Oh no, I just thought about it. I thought, I haven't seen a close up of it. Maybe I just haven't seen the post. Good. Well done.
Yeah, it's just me that's whining with my nuts.
Yeah, what's going on?
They're ready to go. I just haven't got to them yet. But yeah,
you got to do it. You ain't got long. You're not left.
No, I haven't. I got to move my nuts.
You got like 2 weeks left.
I know, down to the wire.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. But worth the wait. I tell you.
Oh yeah,
get rid of all that Hellcat nonsense. Get yourself some proper models.
Yeah, that's right.
Proper modelling.
If you haven't done your nuts yet, why not?
Yeah, why not? What we're talking about is the Walnut Challenge group build that we're running on Facebook. Go and have a look. If you don't know what we're talking about, go and have a look, and then you'll know. Right, there we go. James, you haven't done any model making while we've been chatting, have we?
No, I've done nothing. No. Is it waving time?
Must be.
No. I'm just trying to get attention, so I can just say, if you can, and if you're willing to, Norfolk Tank Museum. I've got Armour Fest on the 13th, 14th of August. I think it's 13th, 14th. Second weekend of August. Vehicle running, reenactments, models, big tables of models. You need to get tickets online. That's it.
And where was that?
Norfolk Tank Museum.
Norfolk Tank Museum.
Who was that that just came in?
There. Norfolk Tank Museum. There you go. I'd like to
It's
come
in
there one
Norfolk.
day. Is
Not,
it?
in the States?
Right. Not the Bovington one. Norfolk one.
Norfolk.
Are you going
Not
to take
Oxford
lots
one.
of pictures and things like that?
I shall try to, yes. I
Will you
normally
try
don't
and-
paint the tables.
Will you try and do us a guess the thing photographs?
Could do.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Yes, good. So a close up, step back for the whole thing.
Yeah,
and then...
no. They've got all sorts.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Is someone leaving the Models for Heroes unit to go and join him?
No.
Oh, okay.
Armour. No. No.
He's obviously still banned from leaving the unit then. Fair enough.
No, I'm not going up there, unfortunately. I'd love to.
He's got
It
a
wasn't
shed
you
to
I
do.
was talking about, Malcolm.
Who else are you talking about then?
Well, what happened last time? Someone left the unit, didn't they? And you got all worried because you thought he'd stormed out.
Did I?
Is that you?
No. It's a figure about that high.
Oh, no. Gotcha. Frank the Tank guy.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, we got a little figure. But I haven't given that to anyone yet. So because I got other things going on in my life other than toys and stuff. So yeah, if I remember it, I will do that. Give it to somebody. But I didn't. But John's just going to take some more normal photos, aren't you?
I'll try to remember.
Cool. All right, that's it then. Thanks very much for watching. Well done for getting through it. And I think Steph's back 10 o'clock tomorrow. No, what is it?
Yes.
Yeah, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Not 12. So it's
That's if he's
2
not
hours.
melting.
Yeah, well, that's why he's getting in there early, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they'll be told if he's melting to pack it in.
Yeah.
They don't want him getting heat stroke.
No, that's right.
Take care of yourselves, guys. Have a great weekend. And see you soon.
Yes. Bye.